Imagine getting into a car that feels familiar yet completely upgraded in ways you didn't even expect. That's exactly the feeling the 2026 Honda Civic delivers. For decades, the Civic has been one of America's most trusted compact cars. But this time, Honda isn't just playing it safe. They've refined, enhanced, and quietly pushed this icon into a more premium space, without losing what made it so popular in the first place. At first glance, the 2026 Civic might not scream all new, but that's part of its strategy. Honda has leaned into a clean, mature design language. The front fascia is slightly sharper, with a more refined grille and sleeker LED headlights that give it a confident, almost luxury-like presence. It doesn't try too hard, and that's exactly why it stands out. The body lines are smoother, more aerodynamic, and the stance is slightly wider, giving it a planted look on the road. From the side, the silhouette remains classic Civic, low, balanced, and practical, but subtle tweaks in wheel design and panel sculpting make it feel more modern. Around the back, the taillights have been slightly redesigned with a more minimalistic LED signature. It's not flashy, but it's tasteful. This is a car that grows on you the more you look at it. Step inside and you'll immediately notice where Honda has focused most of its attention. The interior of the 2026 Civic feels more premium than ever. Soft-touch materials are now more widely used, and the overall layout feels cleaner and more driver-focused. The signature honeycomb air vent design is still here, but it's been refined with better finishing and a more upscale feel. The centerpiece of the cabin is the upgraded infotainment system. Honda has finally stepped up its game with a larger, more responsive touchscreen, likely around 9 to 10 inches, paired with improved software. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard on most trims, and the interface feels smoother and faster than before. No more lag, no more frustration, just a clean, modern experience. The digital instrument cluster has also been improved, offering clearer graphics and more customization. Whether you want navigation directions, fuel economy stats, or performance
The sleek
data,
lines and
everything is
aerodynamic
right where you
profile of
need
the
it.
new Honda Sedan
It's subtle,
command
but it makes
attention from
daily
every
driving
angle.
much more enjoyable. Comfort is another area where the Civic shines. The seats are well cushioned, supportive, and perfect for long drives. Even in the back, passengers get decent legroom and headroom, making this a truly practical choice for families or daily commuters. Honda understands that comfort isn't just about luxury, it's about usability, and they've nailed that balance. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where things get interesting. The 2026 Civic is expected to continue offering multiple powertrain options, including a naturally aspirated engine and a turbocharged variant. The base engine will likely remain efficient and reliable, perfect for everyday driving. But if you're someone who enjoys a bit more excitement, the turbocharged engine delivers a noticeable boost in power and responsiveness. Acceleration feels smooth and controlled, and the car handles corners with confidence. Honda has always been known for its precise steering and balanced ride quality, and the 2026 Civic continues that tradition. It's not a sports car, but it's definitely fun to drive. Whether you're navigating city streets or cruising on the highway, the Civic feels stable, predictable, and surprisingly engaging. Fuel efficiency remains one of the Civic's strongest selling points. With rising gas prices, this is more important than ever for American drivers. The 2026 model is expected to deliver excellent mileage, making it an ideal choice for daily commuting without constantly worrying about fuel costs. And if Honda introduces an updated hybrid variant, it could take efficiency to a whole new level. Safety is another area where Honda refuses to compromise. The 2026 Civic comes equipped with the latest version of Honda Sensing, which includes advanced driver assistance features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision mitigation braking, and road departure mitigation. These systems work seamlessly in the background, adding an extra layer of confidence every time you drive. In addition to that, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and improved parking sensors are expected to be more widely available across trims. This makes the Civic not just a smart choice, but a safe one, especially for families and new drivers. One of the biggest questions for buyers is always value, and this is where the Civic continues to dominate. The 2026 model is expected to remain competitively priced, offering a strong balance between affordability and features. You're not just paying for a car, you're investing in reliability, resale value, and peace of mind. Compared to rivals like the Toyota Corolla or Hyundai Elantra, the Civic often feels more refined and more enjoyable to drive. It sits right in that sweet spot between practicality and personality. It's not boring, but it's also not overcomplicated. It's a car that just works, day in and day out. And another thing worth mentioning is Honda's reputation for durability. Civics are known to last for years with minimal issues, and that's a huge advantage in today's market. When you buy a Civic, you're not just thinking about today. You're thinking about the next 5, 10, or even 15 years. Now, if you're someone who cares about style, performance, and daily usability all in one package, the 2026 Civic checks all the boxes. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel. Instead, it perfects what already works and adds just enough innovation to keep things fresh. And that's what makes it so special. Because in a world where many cars are becoming overly complex or unnecessarily flashy, the Civic stays true to its roots. It's simple, reliable, efficient, but now it's also more refined, more advanced, and more enjoyable than ever. So the real question is, do you actually need anything more? For most people, the answer is probably no. The 2026 Honda Civic proves that you don't need to spend a fortune to get a car that looks good, feels great, and performs exactly the way you want it to. It's practical without being boring, efficient without being slow, and modern without being overwhelming. And that's a rare combination. If you're in the market for a compact sedan in 2026, the Civic isn't just an option, it's a benchmark. It sets the standard for what a car in this segment should be. And honestly, it might just be the smartest car you can buy this year. So before you make your final decision, take a closer look at the 2026 Honda Civic. Because sometimes the best choice isn't the flashiest one. It's the one that quietly does everything right.